Alright, how's it going, folks? What's NFL? Back again. Well, not back again. Kind of. For a store update, but also a patch notes overview. I don't normally do these because it's kind of like a saturated market, but I'm up pretty early. It is 7 a.m. right now, and I'm already live, so we'll do it. First of all, let's go over the store real quick. Of course, we still have the double daily rewards with the Pan-European crates. If you're not tired of them by now, it doesn't matter, you're still getting them. Really the main thing that I guess to mention here, there are two things. One, the Per Aspera ad Estrada. 3 million credits right here. It's going to give you some items, including the exclusive Super 5 crate. Which, if you don't know, the Super 5 crate is actually just a crate that gives you a random Tier 5 premium. Which, let me actually pull up the drop rates here. Crate drop rates. This is worth it as long as you can complete it. I'll go ahead and say that right now. Because if nothing else, you could literally sell the Tier 5 Premium for twice as many credits as this. Before you even talk about the camouflages or the spring crate or whatever else it has in there. But, real quick, let me just grab the drop rates. Super V. Where is Super V? There we go. They need a Super VII. So, wow, this is a good one. It's an equal 5.26% chance for any one of these ships. You can get the California, which is already good, Warspite, DeGrasse, Graf Spee, Mutsu. You're probably going to get Mutsu, just saying. I don't know why. I don't make the rules, but it's the most common ship that ever drops ever. Dunkirk, T-61, the Eagle. So you got a chance to get the Eagle again, which is interesting. The Molotov, Prince Eudel, the P.E. Friedrich, the Exeter, the Monaghan, the Gallant, London, West Virginia, the Duca d'Aosta, the Leon, the Admiral Makarov, or the Shinano. Every one of those has a 5.26% chance of dropping. You are guaranteed to get at least one of them. Which, a Tier 5 ship, if you do not know, let me just go ahead and go to my Tier 5s and I'll tell you what they sell for. I have not played since yesterday when I did the Tier 5, or the Belfast review. Let's just take a look. They will sell for 7.8 million credits. So, you do the math. If you unlock it, you've doubled your money before you factor in anything else. Let's just take a look at whatever else they have in that bundle real quick. 4 tasks. It doesn't even say. Let's just buy it, because that is a good deal. And I will tell you. And we'll also look at the tasks. Campaign and missions, trials, assignments, there it is. Hypermetalista. So, we can get 12 space camouflages for earning the first task, 200 steel, 2 big spring crates, a insignia and a commendation, and if all that wasn't good enough, you get a Super 5 crate. So, pretty good. And it's pretty easy. It's just earning medals. That could be, Dreadnought, High Caliber, whatever it may be. Well, that's actually quite a lot of medals, so maybe it's not that easy. It depends on how long you have to do it, I guess, and how good you are. I mean, for me, that's not going to be that hard, but it will depend on how long you actually have to do it. I got a new patch. I'm not going to worry about that. Let's go ahead and start a quick game real quick, and I'll go over the patch notes now. Oh, you know what? One other thing I forgot to mention about the store is we just got the Miyogi yesterday. If you don't know, the Miyogi is basically a design of the Congo that was abandoned for good reason. Because this thing is a worse Congo at the exact same tier. It has 6 14-inch guns instead of 8. Same consumables. I think actually the Congo might not get the spotter plane, but either way, I'd rather have 2 more guns. The exact same reload. AA defense is horrid. The exact same speed. The rudder shift is pretty good. But, you know, like I said, this thing it's terrible. It is literally just a worse Congo. Let's just see what the belt armor looks like. 254. I don't know what Congo's is, but I do know 254 is thin. So, pretty terrible ship. I don't recommend it. I don't think there is anything else new at this point. Best time of the year, so I guess this is new. It's not really worth it though. 8 million for what? 5 spring big crates and some boosters? Not really worth it to me, but I don't know. Maybe you get a ship. Who knows? I would buy it if I wasn't trying to save up some credits to get the Ulster Gotland when it comes out. But let's go ahead and get a game real quick. And we'll go over the patch notes. We're going to go tier 7. We are going to do... Let's do the Veneto. We've got... or you know what? No, let's do the Skane, because I need to actually unlock the Ulster Gotland. Let's go ahead and use these a little bit. We are, what, about halfway there? I could really, honestly, boost it if I really needed to. So, let's go ahead and start reading through these patch notes. So, the first thing that you're going to read for the summer update high roll, right below the picture, right below the TLDR and the picture, it says, please note that reading the patch notes without first redeeming the code in all caps 4KGL3GVTY8 to get 12 red, white, and blue camos and 1 common container at World of Warships WOWSlegends.com/code redeemer is strictly prohibited. Otherwise, proceed at your own risk. So, there's a code for you guys. I will go ahead and post that in chat. You will see it on the screen even if you're not watching it live. There you go. That'll come up on the screen and the chat. Copy paste that in the code redeemer. You'll get some free camos and a common container. Yippee. For free 99. So, some things that we're going to get on July 4th due to the update. You're going to get a free mission with the brand new Tier 3 Premium Battleship, the South Carolina, as a reward. South Carolina is actually a real ship. It's the first dreadnought the U.S. Navy ever produced. It's got 8 12-inch guns, as I recall. It is going to be a Tier 3 Premium. So, that is coming. And you're going to get it for free as a mission reward. There are going to be Wind Roses for Tier 4, Legendary Tier US ships active from July 4th through the 25th. I don't know what a Wind Rose is, so I have no idea what that means. Let me focus on the game for a second here. Oh, it explains it. You can get the following one-time bonuses for each first win playing American ships during this time. Tech Tree ships of Tier 4 through 6, you get a red, white, and blue camo. Tier 7, you get a summer big crate each. Premium Tier 4 and 5, you get 2 red, white, and blue camos. Premium Tier 6s, you get 2 promotion orders, and Premium Tier 7s, you get 3 promotion orders. And Legendary Tier, you will get 2 summer big crates for the first win. Also, a Liberty Package platform bundle, you'll get it for free in your platform store. It's one of those free platform rewards, so that's always nice. We don't have the range somehow.
All stations reporting the position of a strategic target.
There is a destroyer off to our left, and I'm worried we're going to meet him at an inopportune moment. This guy's he's gone. Okay. I was thinking the battleship's reversing too. Agelaine Fusu. He's bow tanking and reversing in the Tier 5. Nuremberg just got touched too. There's an Eagle. Well, let's go ahead and get into the center, or their base, one or the other. So, we went over the free platform bundle. Oh god. This is what I get for not paying attention.
Engine boost activated.
Nuremberg dev struck the Fubuki.
Critical engine damage.
Ouch.
Problem solved, sir.
I know this is my fault, and I've got no one to blame but me. Doesn't make it less frustrating, though. He's going to eat all 3 of those. He will, however, damage Khan. And we are spotted again by the Eagle. Which would be fine if we could actually shoot this guy. There we go. There we go, we hit him pretty good there.
Enemy destroyer sighted.
Don't think we're gonna get the perma-fire on that guy, but... or the perma-flood, rather. Let's just open water gunboat a little bit. We will go for that right there, even though that's probably going to be a little too far to the left. What were we saying? Store discounts for XXL bundles and more for a total of 12 over 3 weeks. Basically, that's talking about the rewards we just talked about. You're going to get a total of 12 that you can win. You're going to have a Philippines-themed port. The Lucky 6 campaign. I already know this by heart, so I don't really have to explain it. So the Lucky 6 campaign, you're going to have... it's kind of one of those choose campaigns, right? Kind of like how we did Loyang and Friesland. Only, with this campaign, you're going to get a choice between the Tier 5 Independence carrier. It's a Cleveland hull. It's going to be an aircraft carrier. It was a real ship, as I recall. But, in any case... hang on a second. That guy is still reversing, so... what we were saying was you get a choice. Either the Tier 7 Premium American Destroyer, the USS Black, which is a Fletcher-class destroyer. It's going to be a gunboat-focused destroyer. The torps are going to suffer a little bit, but I do have a source who says it's got 13-kilometer torpedoes that do more damage. They're just very slow. Not to mention Fletcher guns. They're very good guns. But aside from that, maybe I should shoot the Eagle. There we go.
Enemy
Guy's
destroyer
dead.
sunk.
And he is double fired. I will take that. So you pick either the Black. I'll also mention, aside from the good guns and the torpedoes, you're also going to get a radar in place of the engine boost consumable, which, as you can imagine, is useful. Alright, let's go ahead and drop spot before we get nuked. We've done enough open water gunboating at this point. There we go. That'll do the trick. And let's go ahead and... oop, that's not good. That ain't what we wanted. Reverse man's still shooting at us. Okay, let's go ahead and get into the base now. We're actually the only destroyer left, so... we need to maybe take a little more care with our ship. Reverse man's gonna eat some torps anyway, I think. Turns out reversing to the edge of the map is not a good strategy. Don't tell the battleship captains. Unfortunately, that is not going to be a permaflood. but it doesn't matter. So we went over the black. Also, the Independence carrier, it is essentially a Tier 5 Saipan, from what I'm hearing. Less planes, lower squadrons, but if you don't know, Saipan is broken as shit. Basically floods every single plane, every single torpedo hit, so you can imagine being in a class that literally has no chance of being damaged unless you are a complete idiot. That's broken. And it's very frustrating to go against. So, alright, now I'm going to drop spot. There we go. That'll do the trick. I don't think... yeah, no. It's gonna run out of range. That's alright. Doesn't matter, we don't need any more damage. Let's just dump some torps at him anyway. We'll just keep shooting, why not? So, yeah, that's basically the campaign. You get to pick either of the two. It is not both. It's one or the other. And there we go. That should be enough to damage con him. I should have actually not shot there. Go. Shook it. And drop spot. There we go. That should be enough to kill him, I think. Hopefully. There's a flood. He is not on damage count yet, so he's dead.
We destroyed an enemy battleship.
I don't know where the destroyer is, but the nearest thing to me is that guy's now, and he's 13 plus kilometers away.
Engine boost deactivated.
Enemies capturing the base. Okay. Well, that makes sense. It is 100 levels, that campaign, I will mention. And what else? Oh yes, the balance changes. That's coming. Next update. So Monday it is coming. What does that mean? Well, that means the Italian battleships, the Cavalier, the Tier 4, the Veneto, not the Caracciolo actually. So, but I mean that makes sense. That's the best one of the line. So that one didn't need a buff, I don't think. But the rest of them could use it. They are getting their buffs. Weimar is going to Tier 7. What else? Italians. The Italian premium cruisers are getting SAP. And they're saying they're expecting it to be OP, basically. Which I expect it to be OP as well. That's a pretty good one. 73k, 7 torpedoes, 2 kills, 5 floods, 6 fires. We got the cap. Top of the leaderboard. That ain't bad. That's a pretty good one. We are getting there. So, what else? We've got a special bureau project, which I think actually leaves the bureau entirely, so you can't just start it and not continue it. Basically gives you a fancy-looking ultra-patriotic camo for the Baltimore and the Cleveland. The Austro-Gotland is coming. The Pan-European destroyers are going to be unlocked entirely on Monday. That was expected. I guess it's Ostergotland, but very excited for that. That's why I want to finish up with the skein here, just so I can actually get the Ostergotland, because I very much want that ship. So I'm going to go and do another one. Tier 8 is coming, not this update, the update after. They've given us a date, so not this coming update, not Monday, but the update following that, you're going to get Tier 8. They say there are 4 nations coming initially. They will be released more and more as the month goes on, and they'll let you know what they are and whatnot. There's going to be more teasers. In preparations for that, they're going to make the economic changes, have them take effect, basically. So the cost of entering battle for Tier 6 research tech tree ships is going to be reduced by about 10,000 credits down to 91,125 credits. For the Tier 7 attack crew ships, it's going to be reduced about 12,000, if I'm doing my math right. No, 14,000, down from 136 to 122,400. And for Tier 7 premium ships, they're going to get a major reduction, going from 136,000 to 95,200. Also, the credit bonus for Tier 7 premium ships is going to be increased from 15% to 55%. So, Tier 7 premiums are going to be a major moneymaker, which is good with me, because Tier 7 is the tier that I enjoy. And I don't think that's going to really change with the introduction of Tier 8, but it may. We will see. But I like me some Tier 7. There's going to be a few new ships coming on the update. We already mentioned the Tier 3 premium battleship, the South Carolina. It has 8 12-inch guns. It's going to be a Tier 3. Was a real ship. Also, interestingly, we're going to get a pan-European battleship. And it's not some fake battleship. It's real. We're going to get the Tier 4 Viribus Unitas, which actually, if I remember right, had a different name, because it was at first an Austrian battleship, and then it got moved to Turkey and like 3 other countries before they were finally sunk. As I recall, they had a pretty tragic service record. I think all of them had like horrible fates, if I remember right. But they were real. It's going to be a Tier 4 premium. Gets 12 guns. I forget the size. I think they're 305s, if I remember right. There's also going to be a new commander. A pan-European battleship commander. Available for 900,000 Commander XP. His name is Janko Vukovic. He was the last actual commander for that ship when she was given to the state of Slovens, Croats, and Serbs in 1918. I don't know what that is. I'm sure there's some story behind it. But I don't know it. So, there's a destroyer over there. Let's go ahead and see what we can't do. Oh, there's something very close. We talked about the balance changes. The Nagato is getting a 3-second reload buff, also an extra 500 AP shell damage. The Azuma is getting a huge buff, and honestly, I kind of wanted the Azuma anyway. And I may pick up Azure Lane Azuma just because I want the ship. And with the buff, you know, it's going to be pretty nasty. So, it's getting the biggest buff of the update, by far. Main battery reload time reduced from 26 to 24 seconds. HE shell damage increased from 4,500 to 5,100. AP shell damage increased from 8,150 to 8,650. Major penetration increase. It's going to have a main battery AP shell penetration increased by 18.5%, which is mental. That is absolutely crazy. Ouch. This man is getting all the help. Oh my goodness.
Critical engine damage. Engine boost activated.
He's gonna miss those. But we gotta do something to avoid getting shot at by all his friends. And we need to pop a heal here. Shell grouping. Or no. We already talked about the 18.5% increase in penetration.
Concentrate fire on that enemy warship.
Very nice. That's probably torps coming our way if I had to guess, though.
Solved, sir.
Jesus, we barely survived that. And there's a ZF6 right there, too. That is so not good. I cannot go toe-to-toe with the ZF6, nor can I dev strike him with my torps, I don't think. So AP shell penetration the AP ricochet angle is going to be decreased from 50 degrees to 45 degrees. Because it's getting such a major buff, they had to do something. Just so that way it's not blatantly OP as shit. But, in any case... I'm just going to take a couple shots real quick. Why not? Try and convince him to slow down or something. So we can eat a torpedo. So maybe I shouldn't do that.
Engine boost deactivated.
Oof. That's a sweaty one. Alright. We need to do something to get out of here. CF6 right there.
Acknowledged.
Oh, great. Secondaries. Why does the Massachusetts have to be accurate? Why am I still spotted is a better question. Oh, the damn Montpellier. And the Talon. Damn it, Red Team, you're not supposed to be smart. You can't shoot the destroyers. Let me not get spotted by this guy. Even though we probably will. Maybe not. Main battery 180 degree turn time.
Anti-aircraft gun crews are on full alert.
I didn't even know there was a voice line for that, to be honest with you. Oh shit, Siegfried. I can't. Damn, dude. They're just out for my blood here. No, Helena. No. No. Okay, we survived. We're good. So the 180 degree turn time reduced from 40 seconds to 36 seconds. Shell grouping improved by 7.5%. And then main battery dispersion slightly reduced. Doesn't mention how much. Probably like a 2% buff if I had to guess. But that is just me guessing, so... I wish we had better torp firing angles, but we don't. But better to not get the torps off than to die, I think. So also the Roma is getting its buff. HE shell damage increased by 700, gets the exhaust smoke generator in the 3rd slot, and the standard consumables are being moved to the 4th slot. I can't even open water gunboat because these guys focus me so hard. Probably gonna end up reversing though. You got the Helena. Oh no.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
Concentrate fire on the
Somebody shoot him! I can't keep getting chased down by this guy forever.
The enemy is about to win.
That's frustrating. Maybe the Strasbourg turns into our torps.
About to win.
That was a steamroll. Like we were talking about, the Roma's getting its smoke consumable and a slight HE shell damage buff. Damage con duration is being increased from 10 seconds to 15 seconds. The Italian battleships, we already talked about them getting a 3-second buff across the board, except for the Tier 3 and the Carciolo. SAP for Italian cruisers, the premiums only, so the Tier 4 Geneva, Tier 4 Duca d'Aosta, Tier 6 Abruzzi, and Tier 6 Gorzia. The Gorzia, if you pick the SAP shells, it's going to increase the reload time from 7.5 seconds to 10 seconds. The upgrade is free.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
Aside from that, that looks to be just about it. The kid is going to get an AA boost. You can basically pick it as an option for the 4th slot. But aside from that, that should be just about it. I don't think I mentioned anything else or missed anything. No, that should do it. So, this one is a loss. That was a bad game. Unfortunately, we got focused pretty hard by the entire team, which took us out of the fight quite exponentially. But such is life while playing this game. So, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully, it was informative. Hopefully, you guys enjoy the update, and hopefully, it is a good update. I think I've got some high hopes for it. The balance overdue changes being thrown in is very nice. So, I'm excited. We'll see how it goes, though. Guys, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. What's up, Azuma? What's up, Itch? Aside from that, I'll catch you guys in the next video. I will be streaming later tonight. But I will catch you